Hello, everybody, and happy full moon in Capricorn. We are doing a reading for the full moon in Capricorn, July 3rd, starting with Capricorn, going up the zodiac. And I will do a little bit of a collective too. So let's get started with the collective. This will be a reading for your sun sign. You should be looking at your moon sign as well, very important, okay? And maybe even if you have a lot of Capricorn in your chart, and also your rising. This is an intuitive reading. All right, so let's start with what we see here for the collective. I want to say, what I pick up is this moon is going to be an extremely significant moon with extreme transformations, but it starts off as subtle. This is going to be a harbinger to lots of change, sudden change, some kind of purging. So it will bring many, many changes in our lives in different aspects, of course. I feel by maybe October, we will either relive something from this moon that's going to be rehashed or a final completion of it. That's what I'm picking up. Virgo time too, maybe Virgo season, but the energy of Virgo is strongly indicated here, so this could be very significant for Virgos. This is also a warning of who we have in our lives. Relationships can be affected, jobs, careers. This is also being, we're coming to some completion, so we may be even scared of endings. Relationships, make it or break it. There will be some sudden, abrupt divorces, separations, and some are going to kind of live through this. But this is the past coming back, sudden surprises in relationships as well. Seeing the reality in a situation, it may not be pretty. Okay, so I do feel that females may be significant as well. A lot of compassion and understanding and working on ourselves and following our intuition is going to be important. There is going to be a renewal of love, a new beginning with love and relationships. New babies, new spiritual paths, new intuitive hits, proposals, propositions, marriages, all are affected here. There's something profound here. Strong new beginnings. The good side here, I see some of us having some great success with our goals. They're going to be achieved. We're going to be honored for something. There is better health here if we address health issues. This is positive changes in your life and victory, health, success, bright, sunny energy, being in the spotlight. Our visions will be changing. There's revelations, a lot of knowledge coming in with high creativity. We may have some technical issues with computers, but we have the ability to problem solve. We have harnessed power. We have to really know how to deal with the power or power figures around us, or how to harness our own power. There is transformation and big regeneration here. All right. All right. So now we will start with Capricorn. Capricorn, home foundation is in focus. So is important decisions with money, goals, love, and family, and also health. So we are seeing that kind of energy. Some of you may be between two jobs, or second source of income could be coming into focus. There is a connection to children and the past, also your siblings for some reason, or people you grew up with. Something from the past may be rehashed, okay, and important choices that need to be made. This is a time to build what is emotionally fulfilling as well. Meditate a lot. It's going to help you. You're going to contemplate. You may feel a little bit disconnected and a little bit indifferent at this time too. You have progress and power here and creating more stability. Can be dealing with a Cancer energy. Counting your blessings is going to be very important. You have some options, but you're not sure where you want to go with them. I do feel here for some of you, the past definitely is showing up. Something needs to be resolved. This is a warning that someone has been taking advantage of you and is using you and also has ulterior motives. And it could be someone very close to you as well. So it's something to see. Okay. I do feel here also there will be a message, a very revealing message or an insight. Communication is coming through. Pay attention to the signals. Okay. Speech is important. What people say. This is seeing true vision. Power of words, the spoken word. Some of you will be naming something new, labeling a new name, naming a child, naming a pet. I don't know, something there. There is blessings for Capricorn. And it is important of taking advice, but know who you can trust. So there is that energy that I'm picking up for Capricorn. All right, now we're going to move on to Aquarius. Aquarius. You have a tower here with your health, things of value, shared income, but your own earned income as well. There is a tower here. These are your wishes, your goals, and your dreams. Hold on to them, but it does take time. There's some kind of delay here, okay? And it can be frustrating, but you do have good energy here, okay? Don't give up on them is what I'm feeling here. Some of you will be dealing with the end of a situation. You have transformations. Some things will change. You have big change here. These are endings and closures. One door closes, another one opens. We're talking about death and rebirth here. Okay, so definitely seeing that kind of energy. There will be a significant good business or financial deal coming through for some of you if you take advantage of it. And you may have to wait a little bit longer though. I do feel that you can manifest a lot at this time too. Some of you will be visiting doctors or government institutions. I see big buildings, okay? This is also a new religious path, a different belief. Some of you will be delving into spirituality. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well. You have the energy of the unexpected here. All right, so expect the unexpected. Religion is coming into focus or other people's beliefs. You may be dealing with that. Having a hard time dealing with rules, social approval, conforming to it. Someone needs your forgiveness or you need to forgive someone. All right, you may be bonded with someone very closely. You have a meeting of the mind and it could surprise you. Mercy, the word mercy keeps coming to me. Either it's a name or what the meaning of it. Your wisdom and trust. I do feel here also that there can be some significant long-term, like if you do go into a club or joining the army or something, it's significant. It's almost like you're married to it. So there is something that you may join and bond, and you're bound to it too. Okay. Well, that wraps it up for, oh no, there's more messages. Travel is showing up for you. All right. There is a new lifestyle direction for you. You have a new journey. For some of you may be going on a significant vacation or returning. I feel some of you will be relocating somehow. There's a relocation here. You are evolving. There's a change of place or some kind of a setting. You are also going to be seeing a much larger perspective. And that wraps it up for Aquarius, and we're going to move on to Pisces. Pisces, wish, fulfillment, success, luck, good luck. It's there. You're climbing, but don't slip back. Love, compassion, home. It's an up and down energy here. Okay. The problem I'm seeing with Pisces here, this is reassessing who your true friends are. They're creeping up. Who has your back, who doesn't. Maybe you broke a promise too. It's almost like a promise has been broken, or some kind of oath or promise may have been broken, is what I'm feeling. There is a sense of sadness here. You're more pessimistic, or you are sad. There can be some sad news, or you could be dealing with some depression. These could be triggers, okay? Try to stay as positive as you can, because I see some of you are unhappy. There's a despondency here. Some of you are just full of negative thoughts, okay? But there is a big shift of energy. Know that something that is so disappointing is going to bring you some kind of blessing, and it is in disguise, okay? There is good luck. You are dealing with karma. So you have some karmic energies here. These are cycles of life. There's a big, big energy here. It's destiny. You are coming to a strong, potent turning point and change. I have to say, no matter what, it's inevitable fate. So the experiences you're going through, what you're feeling, these ups and downs, is something you need to go through. There is an unpredictability here, okay? But this is, expect the unexpected, turn of events, some big shift of energy for you. For some of you, will be dealing with inherited property or possessions. This could be a new home. A house is coming into focus. What is also very important to you, and deciding what is very important to you. There is something about group of people. This can be dealing with inheritance or group order here. Also, the prosperity of like family, group prosperity as well is showing up. All right. Well, that wraps it up for Pisces. And now we move on to Aries. Aries, the secrets will be revealed. Something will come out. This is an epiphany or an awakening. A lot of emotions as well. Okay. So definitely seeing that kind of energy here. If you've been hiding something about yourself or hiding about a situation, it could be revealed, and it can affect your reputation for good or for bad. It depends. You are commencing a new cycle here. Now, I do feel that there is a focus on your family, your stability, your home, and also family dynamics. Relationships are very strongly indicated here with for you too. Some of you will be starting businesses or working around the home. This could be a home business as well, or the home is definitely affected somehow here. Relationships are definitely ascending to another level. You may hear some news about the family. You're on the right path. You're headed in the right direction. You're in the direction the universe wants you to go. Okay? Remember, we can't always get what we want. We get what we need, is what I'm picking up here as well. There's something you still need to work on, and this is stability with relations with people that are close to your bloodlines, is what I'm picking up. I do feel here that you may be dealing with a Leo or even a Virgo, is what I'm picking up. There is a significant person around you that is wealthy. This person either owns a business or could be at your workplace, is what I'm picking up. This is now a time for you to look at what your security needs are with your finances and be very disciplined. You have abundance around you and prosperity, but generosity is going to be very important, okay? Giving and receiving. So I do feel that energy as well. So that's very importantly indicated there. A good business deal may be coming through to something's long-term success or lasting. Go with the flow. Some of you may be near water. Pick up some seashells. I do feel they're going to be significant for you, okay? They could be luck for you. I see a lot of fertile energy around you too, okay? You have a healing. You have the power to heal. There is a renewal here for you. Eat nutritional food is what I'm picking up too. Everything organic as much as you can. You have growth, emotional growth too. Your imagination can go wild, or it can bring you some inspiration to create and make money. And there is dealing with psychic matters. This could be intuitive hits. This could be paranormal activity or signs and signals and omens from the universe that only you will understand. Okay? So that wraps it up for Aries. Now we are going to move on to Taurus. Taurus, you're right here. Yeah. Okay, Taurus. So you do have some negativity, negative thoughts here, or interference. So we are seeing that kind of energy. These are other people's opinions, or people who do things a little bit differently than you. It's the unusual is what I'm picking up. You are coming into your power. So this is empowerment as well, and making some adjustments. You can achieve anything through this moon. This is like that yes answer, as above, so below. Definitely you have creative solutions. So I'm seeing that. I see very generous energy around you. This is a good time to get a loan. You may be helping someone out, or you're trying to clear your time and you're kind of helping out. This is charity work as well. This is a good time for loans. This is a good time for sharing. I do feel that kind of energy, so definitely seeing that. Balance is needed also in sharing and caring. I do feel that energy. Some of you may feel a little bit lonely. There could be triggers of loneliness and feeling a void or emptiness. And this could be just because you could be surrounded by others, but just feeling that you may just go through that kind of emotion. So I do feel that. Now, this is strong energy, but at the same time, Taurus, you're going to incur delays. There could be restrictions to things that you want to get done, things that, requirements. So there is dealing with restrictions, but it does lead you to being stronger than ever, or more motivated to get what you need. There is being innovative is going to be very important. Now, you can only rely on yourself. Self-reliance is strongly indicated here as well. Yes, there's a little distress and some confusion. There can be some conflicts with others, but you have the power and the will to overcome all of that, okay? You definitely do. All right, so that wraps it up for Taurus, and we are going to move on to Gemini. Gemini, lifestyle adjustments, doing things differently, getting better results, health and well-being, home and foundation. It is definitely in focus here, okay? So this is also a strong healing energy that I'm seeing. High creativity as well. A lot of random thoughts is what I'm seeing here too, but don't over focus on anything either. Just focus on what you want, but don't over focus, because there's a sense of over focusing and then it's like you don't know what to do. I see you being popular, victory, success with work and your endeavors. There's luck on your side. This could be you get through a difficult situation, you prove somebody wrong. Maybe someone said, no, you can't do that. You couldn't make it through, and you do. New social group or social order is what I'm picking up here. For some reason that is showing up. Your hard work is going to pay off. Slow and steady wins the race. You may be dealing with a Taurus, or there is also an Aries energy here. You are starting and creating a strong new beginning here. Okay. So definitely seeing that. I do see, definitely there is a slow progress here with something you've been definitely working on. Now, there has been some uncertainty or an uncertain meaning. Maybe you have this urge to do something and you don't know the meaning of it and why. This could be a secret matter. You could be doing things on the down low. There is some mystery here. There is hidden things. And for some of you, it could be dealing with, I don't know, I'm picking up the occult or interest in the occult. So I do feel that energy. You will be initiating something, or you'll be initiated into a group or some kind of club. Knowledge of your own destiny. You may have some kind of signs and premonitions, okay? Or you're seeking something deeper. So there's a very deep side here. This is seeing and having knowledge of the future. You may actually predict things well. Determining the future, or actually your own path. You could be even creating it. So I do see that energy. Definitely some new beginning and very strong win and success energy too, but slow and steady wins the race here too. All right, that wraps it up for Gemini. Now we are going to move on to Cancer. Cancer, interesting energy here. These a lot of thoughts, a lot of great ideas. It could be impulsive at the same time. And this is an energy where you're like ready to go, you're ready to do something, and then there's either a blockage or you change your mind, or you're just getting these epiphanies, or you're making some kind of adjustments. People that have been intrusive, people that have been kind of like around you, they've been maybe trying to give you some bad advice, or you picked up some bad vibes. That's going to be dissipating. Haste makes waste. So I do see that you could be the sound one where people want to move quickly. or the energy's been really fast. Now you need to slow down. There is an energy here that you may have to wait a little bit longer. Someone was maybe going to deliver something to you, either a message, news, or something, and they kind of held back for a minute. Okay, so I do feel that energy as well. Very fast moving energy. Now all of a sudden there's like something just stands still in time, because it's going to give you time to process something, is what I'm picking up here, because you do have hurt feelings here and some major decisions to make. You don't assume things are the way you think they are, but because what you think or what you thought it would be, because they will turn out differently than what you thought it'll be. So there's a little bit of change of ideas, surprises, or something like that is showing up. So I do feel that energy. This is a time of also averting any, I don't know, you could be kind of like dodging the bullet, averting some kind of situation that you may feel is rushing in for some reason. I'm picking that up as well. There is this energy that you're going to be planning. You're going to be making some progress there too. You're making some decisions that are going to be good ones. And I do feel you discover something in the process as well. Some of you will be leaving your home. Some of you, because it's due to travel, or you're making these travel plans, and there could be more than one and something that you're going to plan in the future. You will get some kind of recognition, and there's a lot more confidence here. I do see, though, this is you taking care of yourself. You're seeking some kind of comfort and pleasure. There is prosperity here too. You will be receiving a spiritual reward for all the good that you did. It's like these little karmic little rewards. So I do feel that energy. But also there's a possibility of going over the top, thinking about, I don't know, it's like do things in moderation. Okay, keep your expectations reasonable as well. So I do feel that energy as well. You may plan something, then you may change your mind. So I do feel that energy as well. This is a swift, really moving energy as well with this moon. I do feel that too. So definitely this is going to open the doors to plan for something in the future. There can be an Aries that you're dealing with as well. All right, so that wraps it up for Cancer. Now we're going to move on to Leo. Leo. This is quite interesting. You have a strong tower here, but it's almost like something, it's a strong transformation, whether it's work, career, the world around you. Something is suddenly changing here, and some negativity, though. Some things are turning around. A negative situation either is going to turn into a blessing in disguise, or someone comes and saves the day, so to speak. Whatever has been closed up, or you feel has been shut down, or you've been held back in, new doors are opening, definitely. I do feel that there's been a lot of secrecy around you feeling betrayed, trickery, deception. Maybe others been getting away with some things too. This could be your energy that you thought you got away with something. You didn't. And this could be some of you kind of like with your health. Maybe you thought you can take care of something you're avoiding, go to the doctor. There's an example. All right. So yeah, there's an Aquarius energy here too. There is some secrets here that you're dealing with and some choices to make. You're going to regain something that has been lost. There is a sense of who's ever betrayed you, there's still a blessing in disguise, and karma will come their way eventually. I see that. You have a yes answer. This is like, I hear yes, and this is a wish fulfillment and happiness. So whatever's going on, it's blessing in disguise. Keep some things to yourself. Something you research, something that you kind of look up, or these are spiritual secrets, maybe. I don't know why I picked that up, but I do. This is going to come. This is going to help you bring a wish fulfillment and happiness to you. I do see receiving some kind of gifts, maybe something, maybe you broke, just say something broke, someone replaces it, buys you a gift. This is also a lot of sacrifices that you made will be blessed, and generosities around you. It indicates also making a balance. There is everything here related to the exchanges you make with others, compromises. This includes contracts, maybe some important documents and contracts. All your personal relationships are showing up here, and even partnerships. Some have been deceitful in that there will be a clearing, okay? So that energy is coming through. Definitely new doors are opening up for you with this moon. All right, so that wraps it up for Leo. And now we're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo, you only got one stone, but it's a very significant one. And this is your personal tower of acceptance and many, many changes. So this moon's going to bring big changes to your physical body, to you, so things that personally in your life you are going through that, and there's going to be a sense of accepting things too. Someone you know is coming in very significant. This is someone in your inner circle, somehow that you know very well. Something long awaited will be accomplished and completed. There can be a rehashing of something that's going to trigger a major change within you, seeing a different perspective, or it's going to change the way you feel about something, okay? There can be major changes with a child or someone in your life as well. There will be some celebration going on. Some of you may be attending a wedding, or you hear about some kind of engagement. So there is that focus. Family is coming into focus. Relationships, either they're going to ascend to another level, leveling up in a way is going to be very, very important, or this is make it or break it, something there. Some of you will have a significant anniversary, and I do feel also you may travel. There is something big that is going to complete and finally end in your life. A strong lesson has been completed, and hopefully it's learned well, otherwise it will return. There is an energy here of reactive forces around you, okay? A directed force of maybe destruction, so be careful of people around you, and defensive energies as well. Don't be your own worst enemy. Allow change to occur. There can be some conflict, but go with your gut instincts. There is a regenerative energy here. This is the harbinger month, the moon for you. It's the catalyst of change. And this is a tendency toward you also making the changes. If you don't, the universe will do it for you eventually, especially maybe towards the end of the year. October, I don't know, I'm picking up October. So that is a strong message there for Virgos. And that wraps it up for Virgo. And now we're going to move on to Libra. Libra, okay, you got 3 stones. So this looks like a significant moon. There is 2 sides here. This is like having the devil on one shoulder, the angel on the other shoulder. What do I do? Temptations. What side? Okay, there's a negative person, and then there is a good person here too. So we're looking at that. This is karma. This is also the stone of Saturn. Hard work, perseverance, things take time. This is something that only the serious stay in your life. Things, you can't skip a beat, because if you skip a step, you're going to have to go back, redo things. So we do see that kind of energy. You can be dealing with karma, good and bad here too. Okay? There is a focus on your stability, your security. Love is coming into focus as well. You may have 2 options, or there could be an interference in a relationship that you just need to kind of express that at this time. Can be dealing with a Cancer. You are dealing with some insecurities, Libra, and you're going to have to build your self-esteem. This is the final call. This is a judgment call. This is karma. This is rebirth, okay? It's weighing out the good, the bad, weeding up, all of that is showing up. Something heavy may be on your mind, but you may not do it till later is what I'm feeling. Whatever decisions you also make can be changeable. They could be like life-altering, where it changes or affects other people. And also, you can't go back on it is what I feel. Some of you will meet a soulmate. There will be a strong mutual attraction. These could be opposites attract. Partnerships. A proposal may be coming through of marriage. You're going to make some interesting connections. Definitely seeing that energy. I do feel here some of you will be giving birth to a brilliant new idea. You are generally very fertile at this time, so I'd watch it if you don't want to get pregnant. Mental and physical strength is showing up, personal growth, but this is your chance of liberation and liberating yourself from a negative situation. You have the power of regeneration here. Okay? There's a renewal. There are promises of new beginnings, but make sure these promises are kept. Definitely new growth here. All right? Libra, that is your reading. Now we're going to move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, you only have one stone, but it's very significant. All aspects here. Love, negativity, ups and downs with emotions. You have a lot of chaotic and scattered energy that this moon's going to bring. It is important to collaborate with others, teamwork, collaborations. You're learning something. This is a time to implement something new. You're building something now too. You may be starting new projects, highly creative writing. I do feel here you could be doing a thesis, writing something that's important, ending a communication with someone, and now starting a new one with others. An important letter may come in or some kind of message. Capricorn energy is showing up here too. I do feel here also that some of you may be going on interviews or significant ones, starting a new job, and collaborations is going to be very important as well. You will be significantly growing somehow. Some of you will be thinking of going back to school or honing a skill, I want to say. You're in the spotlight too, for whether you want to be or not. This is a sign of relief is what I'm feeling. Some of you are going to kind of connect to your inner child, have fun like a child. You've got some great success coming your way, even though you're doubting it. All right. So I do feel that energy, but there is big changes here. All right. I am seeing here, things, these are uncontrolled forces around you, things beyond your control. All right. I don't know. Maybe sometimes when I see this could be dealing with bad weather, but it doesn't necessarily mean so. This is within you. This is a subconscious coming out as well. All right. It's a testing time. There is some sudden big changes, definitely, in transformation, how you feel, what you love, what's been negative, what you're suppressing. So definitely seeing that energy. Definitely this is a time of some kind of, expressing yourself, you're expanding something too. There's growth, and you are going to benefit from someone else's help as well. Okay, so definitely seeing that energy. All right, now we're done with Scorpio, and we are going to move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you're dealing with a karmic cycle. To me, this is karmic for some. For others, this is either lessons you learned. It's like the hamster wheel. You are on a vicious cycle. You've been kind of repeating things over and over again, and some of you have already did it again, or another circumstance is kind of repeating itself again, and maybe you don't even realize it. And then it's like you're creating a new karmic cycle. So I do feel that energy. And this is something connected to the past is what I'm feeling as well, or a past situation. Money and how you handle money is going to be important. You do have some kind of negative cycle here that really needs to be addressed and healed. Okay. Now, I do feel here you need to move forward. You could be dealing with a Cancer as well. This is your willpower and having control. Which path are you going to pick? It's going to be extremely important, your choices that you're going to make with this moon. Either you're going to back on this karmic hamster wheel, or you will move forward even though it's difficult. Okay? You have some choices. You can make progress at this time, but you need action. This is a time of integrating things. Your determination, your willpower is going to be very important. You need more control over a situation and direction. All right. So that definitely seeing that things will work out for you when you least expected, but something you've been desiring and wanting, be careful what you wish for. You're not foreseeing the consequences in the future. So I do feel that energy. So for you, slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow things down, think things through, definitely during this moon. there is someone from the past coming back. This is a past connection. This is a connection with someone from your past, and you may start the same cycle, or it's going to mimic mirror a cycle that you did before. This is a time to be strong, okay? Your reliability is very important, and dependability. People will be looking at how reliable you are. Also, the situations that you are in. Is this reliable? Is this dependable? People will be looking at how trustworthy you are. There will be some enlightenment, but you may read it wrong. So be very slow with your thought process and interpreting things. You have endurance. You may defend something that you want, even though others think it's negative. You're very protective of what you want now at this time. You only see what you want to see. That is one thing I'm seeing here. Okay? So you may get what you want somehow, but remember the cause and effect as well. Pick and choose the road you're going to go on strongly here. All right, so I do feel that energy, new beginning with finances is possible, or a new cycle if you want, and to clear up this constant, I want to say, hamster wheel. It's like going on the same thing. For the others who have been through this, your hard work, what you put in, and your perseverance and patience is definitely going to pay off. Okay? So past situation could be a lesson again. Either you learned it or you're going to learn it with consequences later. All right, so that wraps it up for the full moon in Capricorn on July 3rd. This is a powerful moon. I definitely feel those energies. They can have karmic effects, destiny, fate. So it's advisable to watch this for the next 2 weeks at least. All right, everyone, have a wonderful and happy full moon in Capricorn.